C Dark, much love. C Dark said happy birthday, baby.
Thank you.
Joel is a wall of murder. Don't sleep on his being. Well, bro, Joel is only like what 50 something. He ain't that old, bro. He still can move properly. Like there's nothing. That nigga ain't that old. So all right, C Dark, thanks for the donation, bro. So basically, with this video, Neil Druckmann confirmed that Ellie found out Joel lied to her about some shit. So yeah, let's go ahead and get into this. Lisa,
and truth be told, at one point I began to doubt my own intuition. And next thing part 2 video, we will be just not in.
Alright, here we go. Cortez, what's up, bro?
I appreciate you. Thank you. Thanks so much. Thank you. Keep watching.
Welcome everyone to Breakthrough Gaming. In today's The Last of Us Part 2 video, we will be discussing something that is of great importance to a lot of people. As many of you know, Joel was our main beloved character for The Last of Us Part 1, and for years and years, people were worried that that was it. Joel's either a ghost, or he is dead, or
when
just
did you
not
see
relevant
that?
enough.
That was a long time ago, nigga.
At one point, I began to doubt my own intuition, and next thing I know, Joel pops back up into the big screen, and everything is okay. Well, the truth is, I knew for a while that Joel was back. I've studied Neil Druckmann and I've seen him in a variety of interviews, and he had already made it very clear that Joel was not dead, at least for the beginning of the game. But even with all these confirmations that Joel is back, we all still were
Joel killing niggas in this.
How relevant is Joel's role going to be? Is Joel going to be a character that we even get to play as? Is Joel going to be, our beloved character? Are we going to see him more than just once or twice in The Last of Us Part 2? And I don't mind at all playing from Ellie's point of view. As a matter of fact, I think it's a great thing being able to see things from the same situation, but from two completely different sides, coming from Joel over to Ellie. So I think it's a great thing, but at the same time, I do want to experience Joel a lot more frequently.
Yo, at 50 years old, bro, 50 something people, bro, I know some 50-year-old. My dad is in his 50s. He's perfectly fine, like healthy and all that shit. My grandfather's in his 70s. He don't have arthritis or none of that shit. You know what I'm saying? So it depends on the person. Everybody's not like that.
Now, I do have good news for you guys. Vice President Neil Druckmann for Naughty Dog had this to say about the relationship between Joel and Ellie in The Last of Us Part 2. He stated, and I quote, "This core idea, this relationship between parent and child, if you don't buy into this relationship, if you don't feel that unconditional love that these characters feel for one another, then we will have failed. Because everything we are constructing in this game is about that, and the questions that come with it." Now, before I continue talking about what Neil Druckmann stated in this interview, which, trust me, there's a lot more important information. Just from reading this quote right then and there, we can confirm that Joel is in fact going to be in The Last of Us Part 2 for a big chunk of the game. Let me repeat this one more time. This core idea, this relationship between parent and child, if you don't buy into this relationship, if you don't feel that unconditional love that these characters felt for one another or feel for one another, then we will have failed, because everything, notice how he said everything, we are constructing in this game is about that and the questions that come with it. Guys, it's very simple. Neil Druckmann quite literally is telling us that the entire game, aside from Ellie's vengeance, which may very well also be related to Joel, it doesn't have to be related to necessarily only Dina per se, but Joel and Ellie's love for one another becomes very, very obvious, and Neil Druckmann and Naughty Dog as a developing company, their main goal and what they have quite literally said is part of everything, verbatim, everything in the game is to showcase the love between Ellie and Joel. So we're definitely going to be experiencing a storyline and a plot that's going to involve both of these characters. Now, I don't know to what degree or to what depth, but it definitely seems to be a big chunk of the game.
Bruh, them niggas going. Yo, what are y'all talking about? This shit is going to be crazy. Carlos, what's up, bro? This shit is going to be fucking crazy, because I already know we're going to... If we don't get to play as Joel, I'm going to be pissed off, but they wouldn't do that to us. They would not do that to us. That's sort of like... no, never mind. But they wouldn't do that to us.
Let's continue on with what Neil Druckmann had to say. He went on to say that there are many things that will become apparent in this game in regards to the things we left unfinished in Part 1. He specifically mentioned the choice that Joel made and discussed whether it is okay to kill one girl to save many or not. Finishing it off with, we never quite answered those things, which the characters now have a very strong position about.
Yeah, they already working on GTA 6.
Let me recap on that last segment here, because it's incredible. incredibly important, and most of you guys probably
I already knew
overlooked it.
Joel
Neil
lied
Druckmann
to
is
her
quite
ass.
literally stating that we never quite answered those things, which the characters now have very strong positions about. And this was right after he mentioned if it was okay or morally right or wrong to kill one girl to save many. This is a clear reference to the hospital scene at the end of The Last of Us Part 1, where we see that
boy
Joel
Flash.
has the option to either, make that leap of faith to save humanity, or let love overpower him and save Ellie in the process. Neil Druckmann is also stating that Ellie has an opinion about that. Ellie has matured, and he says this on the quote that I will mention here in a few seconds. Ellie has matured, they've gotten older, and now they are very opinionated about the things that were left unanswered in The Last of Us Part 1. This is a clear indication, guys, and I'm surprised that not too many people have mentioned this. This is a clear indication that in The Last of Us Part 2, there can be conflict between Joel and Ellie. Do you guys understand what this means? We're going to be experiencing all spectrums of love, hate amongst Joel and Ellie. That alone tells me that their relationship and both of their roles are going to be pivotal, and they're going to be crucial and incredibly important for The Last of Us Part 2. So rest assured, guys, Joel is back. As a matter of fact, I would say even better than ever. Being able to see Joel grow up, get some of the questions answered, because again, The Last of Us Part 2 is a tale about answers, a tale about hate, Neil Druckmann, back in the day, and I remember making videos about this years ago when I would catch on to his interviews. Neil Druckmann quite literally said that the game is about time jumping, and some parts of The Last of Us Part 1 and some parts of The Last of Us Part 2 correlate in terms of the timing. You know what that means, guys? The timing itself. There's some scenes in The Last of Us Part 2 that are happening at the same exact year as The Last of Us Part 1. If that doesn't blow your mind, then I'm not sure what will. But the truth is that Joel is back, better than ever, and we're going to be experiencing conflict amongst Ellie and Joel
gonna be
and a
crazy.
variety of other segments that are going to essentially show to us the amount of love and compassion that these characters have for one another. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I'm Breaking Gaming, your number one source for The Last of Us Part 2. I truly hope you enjoyed this video. I have another video that I'm going to be uploading here tomorrow.
I might change the
Wednesday,
title.
and it's going to be about The
GTA
Last
6
of Us
shit
Part
too, because y'all want me to
2's
react to
ending.
that too.
Yes, you heard me right, ending. Now, this is something that no one wants to talk about, and truth be told, I really don't care. If you guys want to go ahead and watch it, I will be placing a spoiler in the title, and obviously the game's not out, so there's really no way of us having a 100% exact replica of what
Mr.
the
Banks,
ending is
what's up,
going
bro?
to be like. But truth be told, Neil Druckmann.
Yo, I wonder if Ellie's mad at Joel for getting her out of that fucking facility or whatever the case may be, since she got older and she like understands like she could have saved like, mad people and shit like that. I don't know, bro. I'm gonna wait until I know the launch titles. Wait, what are you talking about? Them shamblers gonna be, bro. Them shamblers, bro. Them motherfuckers gonna be exploding gas near you once they get near you. King Julian, what's up, bro? It's going straight. Everybody like the stream. Alright, I'm about to watch some GTA shit. I watched a good amount of Last of Us 2 stuff tonight. And I still got an extra Last of Us 2 video I gotta drop after that. So that's like 3 Last of Us 2 videos I'm gonna redrop. And then GTA 6. Let's see what's going on GTA 6. Nigga, imagine you trying to like imagine you trying to like go rob somebody, fucking hurricane start. C-Dart, what's up, bro? I've been A1. You think Bully 2 is more likely to come out first? No, I think GTA 6 is gonna come out first. I mean, Bully 2, you don't have to really do much, so that